Getting ready to drop this motor in, take this factory one out. Pulled all this stuff out. That one's going in there. And this motor's going in the slash. Pulled everything off the chassis. I just gotta take those screws out, crack it open. I just got those screws loose off the motor. I hooked an Allen wrench up to that top one and it wouldn't even budge, so I took the soldering iron, hold it to them for a few seconds. I ended up having to use that. My longer Allen wrenches were twisting pretty good, and that's a good clean new one that really ain't stripped or nothing, and they came out just fine. So there is some definite thread lock around there, the blue, but if you do this trick, they'll back right out. We got this all cleaned up. I'm gonna throw this 20-tooth pinion on there. Did have a 15. The slipper was a little tight, so I loosened that. You back that screw off a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna put this pinion on. I tried to put the 20-tooth on before I slipped it through. It won't fit through there, so you gotta put the post through and then tighten the spur gear. So that's what I had to do there. I'm gonna put these bolts in there, aligned for each one. That's what you gotta put it on to get the mesh right. That or get an adjustable motor mount. I don't want to do that. So there was two different thread sizes. This is the orientation I had to have the motor in to get this to work and to be on the slots for the 20-tooth pinion. Put this all back together and get it back in the truck. There it is, all put back together. Those screws do go into metal, so they are gonna need Loctite. They had red Loctite on there, I put blue. There was also red Loctite on the bolts for that go into the motor, I put blue. So I'll probably give it time to cure, and I'm gonna weasel this into the truck. There it is in the truck. It's a bit of a trick to get the splines lined up to get on there and slide it in, but once you do, it goes right on. Get everything else back in it and back together. It's all hooked up in there and ready to go. That's gonna be on the 20-tooth pinion. I bought a 26, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary. That thing is huge. We'll see if the 20 doesn't get me going the speeds I want. I'm either gonna have to get an adjustable motor mount or try that 26 out and monitor motor temps. May even have to get a dual mounted fan on a heat sink in there, we'll see. There's the Arrma Granite's 3S BLX original motor in the slash, hooked up nicely. Had all the spots to mount everything to. I put a 20-tooth pinion gear in it, probably as big as you can go. My brother has a similar setup and he put the 17-tooth, and I think he could have got a little more speed out of it, so I hope this rips. I broke a drive shaft or axle on my Granite, so I'm gonna have to probably get some steel ones for that. Those old worn out ones couldn't handle the power. Couldn't even really get a run video in, so get that fixed and get some more videos going on that. Till next time.